B-28 to the SBD throttle up. Thundering down the runway. We've heard a couple of aircraft a little bit earlier. You heard the T-6 flown by Mark Henley with a radial engine. This is a Douglas SBD Dauntless, also powered by a radial engine. Aircraft operated right here at the Upper Cumberland Airfield. The D-28 Trojan taking off is operated by the Museum of Flight, based in Rome and Albany County, Georgia. They have a fantastic collection of aircraft, as you can see in their facilities. The flight also has the C-45. Here come the Globe GC-1 Swifts. Looks like these guys have been talking to the Aeroshell team about their smoke quality. That's pretty good. Seen to it that we are going to be bug free for another couple of hours. The Commemorative Air Force was founded to acquire, restore, and preserve in flying condition a complete collection of combat aircraft, which are flown by all military services of the United States. The Trojan today is piloted by Pete Wheeler O'Hare of the United States Marine Corps. He is retired. This aircraft is a combat veteran who served in Vietnam. It was sold for $1 in 1969 to the Honduran government where it served in the 100-hour war. Easy walk to go up there. I will tell you they're right next to our t-shirt booth. By all means, don't leave here without a t-shirt. The designs are actually beautiful. Here comes the Dauntless for another pass. This is the legendary hero of the Battle of Midway. And despite accusations that the aircraft were underpowered, vulnerable, and lacking in range, and they were exhausting to fly for any length of time, the Dauntless helped turn the tide of World War II during the Battle of Midway on June 4th, 1942. During that famous battle, the Dauntless. The North American T-28 Trojan replaced the AT-6 Texan as the primary trainer for America's flying forces, both the United States Air Force and the United States Navy. It was also, as mentioned before, used in several air forces as a combat aggressor. Beginning of World War II until the end. It was considered the most destructive air weapon in the United States Navy arsenal, and the SBD sank over 300,000 tons of enemy ships. A greater tonnage of Japanese shipping than any other Allied aircraft during the war. A total of 18 warships, including five aircraft carriers, were sunk in the Battle of the Coral Sea and Midway. It earned the nickname Slow but Deadly, and after the war, the United States Marine Corps trainer. Once again, the instructor sits in the back, the student sits in the front. The aircraft is high performance, complex, allows the student to operate all of the systems that they will find in almost any other aircraft as they graduate further through their flying careers. It is fantastic, not your normal carnival stuff. This is the kind of thing that Mama used to make. Really enjoy it. I hope you will too. By all means, take advantage of our wonderful food vendors as the SBD Dauntless makes its final pass. And talking about the ride in the SBD, I've actually flown in that aircraft, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being in the section of an iconic aircraft during aviation's golden age. This was the jetliner of its era, and when you step on board, go take a look at it. You can take a look inside, and you can see what it would have been like to have flown in the 1930s and 40s in one of the most luxurious airliners available. Got our Warbirds recovering. We'll have our Globe Swifts coming through for their formation passes in just a moment. And their pilots are over 73 years old, both of them. They call themselves the Flying Pterodactyls because they are, in their words, flying dinosaurs. I really wish I'd read this script before I started reading. I could have had so much fun with this. All right. Dan Abbott from Gallatin, Tennessee is a retired American Airlines captain. And Jerry Kirby is from Westmoreland, Tennessee. Been flying over 60 years with over 500 Young Eagles flight. Also been presented a Master Pilot commemorate Lee Russell with a missing man formation. For those of you not familiar with the missing man, several configurations. Sergeant Russell was a friend of the Upper Cumberland Regional Airport, dearly missed. It's our honor to give him this salute today. And as the Swifts come back around after that wonderful, well-executed missing man formation, we're going to welcome Mark Cizzolino in the L-29. Give you guys a little jet noise. All right, the Globe Swifts are bringing their way back in. Another round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. He's got his canopy open, slid back, he can hear you. Nice job, guys. And here comes Mark Cizzolino in the L-29 Delphin. All right, about time we have a little jet noise on the ramp. Mark's taking off and turned to the north. He's making a teardrop turnaround to come back in to bring that L-29 Delphin into the show center. Be approaching from your left. And here he comes overhead, the L-29 Delphin, flown by Mark Cisolino. That started flying in 1977 at Seneca College in Toronto, Canada. After graduation, he flew twin engine Cessnas until 1983, when he joined the Royal Canadian Air Force. Taxiing by is Mark Henley, joining us again for a seat in the Airbus 321. And Mark's making his way by. This is a gear down slow pass, showing you the slow speed characteristics of the aircraft. Mark retired from American Airlines this past August after logging over 22,000 hours. He is currently flying Lear 75s with JetRite. It's one of the more popular aircraft. Air races where go fast. And during the shutdown of the former Soviet Union, many aircraft became available for purchase, and many were brought over and put into the performance profiles that you see, such as the demonstration today. This aircraft holds 264 gallons of jet fuel plus 80 pounds additional in 2 drop tanks, allowing it to fly up to 2 hours and 10 minutes or 555 miles. The service ceiling is 36,000. And a nice touchdown for Mark as he rolls out on his mains, letting the aircraft slow itself down with the drag created by those big flaps. You see the nose lightly come down and gently touch onto the runway just like that.